The way he has attacked William feels disproportionate to anything William might have done. Harry claims to have secured his personal peace, but at what cost? The cost of betraying his family, army colleagues, friends, and the institution of the monarchy, whilst at the same time compromising the privacy and potentially the security of others, including his family? Spare us, please. Go live your life. Welcome back, book burners. This is where we look at top reviews of popular books you were burned by or burned through. My name is Ben. Let's dive in. Today's book is Spare by Prince Harry. With an overall rating of 3.84 stars on Goodreads and 418,000 reviews, let's jump in with the 1 star. Margaret says, at what point was he telling the truth? Harry claims to have secured his personal peace, but at what cost? The cost of betraying his family, army colleagues, friends, and the institution of the monarchy, whilst at the same time compromising the privacy and potentially the security of others, including his family? The way he has attacked William feels disproportionate to anything William might have done. So all of this has exacerbated an already strenuous relationship and makes any kind of reconciliation certainly more difficult. In my view, his gripe over being a spare is disrespectful to the institution and the taxpayers who support it. He is that out of touch with the public mood in the UK and so blinkered he would hope you would see him as a victim and justified in ripping his family apart because he had had some disagreements with them. Having listened to Harry's story, I've come out of this believing the real victims here are William and Kate. Spare us, please. Go live your life. 2 stars. Susan says, how can a guy who's lived this life be so boring? I listened to the author read the nearly 16-hour audiobook, and let's just say, he's not a dynamic reader. Nor does he appear to have much sense of humor. Mostly, he just comes across as a really messed up kid. There's just too much airing of dirty laundry, too much woe is me, as he throws every member of his family under the bus. 3 stars. I'm not condoning the paparazzi nonsense, nor the rigid authority control of the monarchy. However, if this is what you loathe, it is time to move on. Move to your favorite place on earth, Botswana apparently, and make your way without the crown. The end. 4 stars. Liz says, the writing was intimate, at times funny, at times biting, and took the reader on an emotional journey. In every corner of Harry's life is the shadow of his mother's death and the grief that still hasn't fully been processed. That little boy behind the coffin is never far away from the reader's mind. 5 stars. Shannon says, I really enjoyed this on audio. Over 15 hours in its length. It's a big time commitment, but listening to Harry share his story in his own words is totally worth it in my opinion. Heartfelt and vulnerable, he shares stories from his childhood about his mother, about his life as a royal, his military career and charitable work, meeting and falling in love with Meghan and their struggles being a part of the family, and ultimately deciding to leave it for their own safety and sanity. My respect for this couple is huge, and I wish them nothing but the best. I'm sure he made a killing on this book deal, but he has donated a significant amount to charities. If you're a fan of Harry or Meghan, you definitely won't want to miss this. So there you have it. Those are some of the top reviews on the book Spare. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments and tell me which one I should cover next.